You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. We got another quick hour and a half special for you guys, so get ready. After the intro, we're going to have lots of deals and lots of awesome books for you. See you after the intro. Everybody take a quick second, like the video if you haven't already. We are a guest on the channel today on The Experience. So in addition to liking, I'm sure most of you are subscribed, but they are pushing to get to and well past 2,500 subscribers. So if you are somehow not, make sure you subscribe up, man. Let's help a channel. All right, let's get there. Yes, sir. Unleash the Deal Hounds. Yes. So I wasn't sure what we would do today. I could always go two ways. I have a lot of slabs I have to get rid of. Unfortunately, a lot of the slab, there's not a lot of new stuff, except I do have one new box of slabs. I'm still working on pricing all my DC stuff that I got in. I want to make sure I get that stuff in time for Sunday. So, hey, what's up? We got a first-time viewer. I buy a ton from the Dynamite team. I was suggested to join and view your offerings. That is awesome. Welcome, Tacoma Geek. We got TJ. What's up? JJD. I don't get it, but that's okay. So why don't we go? Let's do a slab night. We always do Raws. Why don't we do a slab night? What the hell? And actually, as you can see, I left the wall. Like when Sunday's claim sale ended, I basically haven't even been in this office since. So this is what's left. I'll show you the rest of this wall and we'll change it out. But let me go ahead and turn this light on. That often helps us. Okay. Literally the only Raw book. I think I'm just going to take it down. Okay. So we've got like the first appearance of Hannibal King. And Tacoma Geek, you might be pleased to know, you caught this at the perfect time. I literally lowered the price of everything last week. I at one point had that for $130, so that's down to just $100. First Hannibal King, we have the Warlock new costume, first meeting of Thanos. Also, it's the first issue in 2 years. They took a big break before this issue number 9. Got a 9.6. I was pretty happy about that. I have a couple of these Death Talks About Life, which is actually Death from the Sandman series, talks about AIDS prevention, and she and Constantine show you how to put on a condom. I'm not kidding. This is a ridiculous book from 1994. I also have the red foil variants, so it's a little more valuable than just cover A, of We Have Demons #1. This was a great 3-part series from Scott Snyder and Capullo. We've also got this. I actually don't think I dropped this. I think I put this up the wall after the show ended. I do have the first appearance of Lady Deadpool and cover appearance, first appearance of Kid and Major Deadpool, and there are actually a number of first appearances floating in here. That's going to be 300 doll hairs on H. And I do have the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. Very nice. Excuse me. I'm kind of sitting on a lot of Sandman books right now. I do the first appearance of Orpheus, first appearance of Persephone, first appearance of Hades. And frankly, there's a lot going on in this book. This is a multi-key. Frustratingly, CGC, literally, this is what CGC mentions. This is kind of funny to me. Pinups by Craig Russell, blah, 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 blah. Glow-in-the-dark cover. Basically no mention of the actual key significance. Pretty hilarious. Then I did a massive price reduction. We're down to $80 on this 9.4 Deadpool #1. That is the 1997 first appearance of T-Ray and Blind Al, Sasquatch, Zoe, Culloden, and Noah Dubose. Lot going on in that one, too. Bet you not thought you'd never see this slabbed over an 8 under 70. Yeah, we're doing $55 and a newsstand copy. Why not? 55 bucks on the first appearance of Apocalypse. I also have the first appearance of El Muerto. I lowered it $10 last week. Did get the custom label. You are now nicely under FMV on that one. First appearance of El Dorado showing up here. Same thing, custom label. And then actually, you've got two of these. That's the first appearance of Jaime Reyes. Two different covers exist. This is the one that's more valuable to Jim Lee, frankly, because he's just on the cover. Tough 9.8. I thought both of them would get it 9.6, but whatever. It just makes it affordable. It's a $100 book. We're doing it for 90. Can I get that back up there? And I've got many a more slab after that. So let me move this box out of the way. Guys, let's take a second and like the video, please. How many people we got? We got 15 folks in there. Let's go ahead and put some stuff on the wall. We've got a horror issue number 1, Leave on the Light number 1 from Antarctic Press. It's a $90 book. And I actually lowered that to 60 bucks. Pretty cool. We're just going to do 60 bucks on that right there. Move that. I've also got Uncanny X-Men. In fact, why don't we say screw it? Especially since we've got so few people with us tonight. Let's drop another tier. Let's just do 50 bucks on this. This is the first appearance of Forge from 1984. $50, which means it was not even worth sending it in. Imagine if you got the 9. Oh man. 50 bucks right there. X-Men 184. I've also got, I lowered this as low as, screw it. Let's lower it again. Let's do $65. This Hitman number 1, it can be a $100 9.8 if it's CGC, but we're doing CBCS, and I know that they sell a little bit lower, so $65 for a Hitman number 1, 9.8, baby. Let's go ahead. You know what? I don't feel good about putting it on O. You see this? O's got a little wobble. So let me take some stuff down. Let's take L down, and I'll put it there. Let's see. I'm sorry. Just had to send a quick message real quick. Right. Let's take the Warlock down. Let's put another book up in its place. We do have an Avengers 269. This is a classic Kang cover. Still have not seen Loki Season 2. I really liked Season 1, but I actually did think they stretched it a little bit. Like, I thought it was really good, but I don't know, it was 10 episodes and it should have been like 6 or something like that. And I know my wife felt the same. So I'm curious to see if Season 2 handled it better. Apparently, it's been really good. So I'm excited, but I'm trying to keep my expectations at bay. Yeah, $130 on this Avengers Kang versus Immortus. I mean, I'll lower it to $125. Not the wildest discount, but it is what it is. The book's worth $150, so I just got this back from CGC too. Very excited. This is one of, sometimes when I do CGC submissions, I will throw a book in. I'm like, you know what? It looks perfect. I know it's the mid 80s and it's going to be tough to get the 9.8, but you know what? It got it. So yeah, let's get a little movement on this. I think this may just be the quietest sale we've had possibly the full year. What's up, Strillick? How you doing? That'll be on K. let's switch out our J with another book. Let's go with, I can't go any lower on this. We have a 9.8 of I Hate This Place. And I think you can see it's the variant, shall we say. And we're doing $50. SF wants to know what's on J. The book that was on J is the Sandman Special SF. And because it doesn't say it on the notes, I'm going to actually take a second and look it up on Key Collector because there's so much going on that it's worth looking up. So check this out. This book, which by the way had an outlier sale of like $300, I obviously am not doing that. First appearance of Destruction, aka the Prodigal, a member of the Endless. First appearance of Orpheus, obviously. First appearance of Persephone. First appearance of Hades. Glow in the dark cover, and it is confirmed that season 2 is going to be casting Persephone and Orpheus in season 2. So quite a notable gaming book. I should have submitted this one for the signing. Yes, this is a slabs only show. That was what was on J, but I did take that down. Next up, we have Green Lantern, issue number 48. This is the first appearance of Kyle Rayner, folks. By the way, I have always gotten a 9.8 out of this book. This is the first one I ever got a 9.6. But you know what? It makes it affordable. That's an easy $60. Let's put it on I as in igloo. Let's take our first appearance of Lady Deadpool down. Can you believe that's down to $300? Pretty wild. Batman Fortress. Look at this. I still have a couple of these left. This is the first Superman granting his powers over to Batman. 9.8, literally $30. And just for tonight, guys, if you get 3 slabs, I'm going to give you free shipping. I normally say if you get 5 slabs, I'm going to give you free shipping. If you get 3 slabs, I'm going to give you free shipping. Let's take that down. Let's hit you with a Superman 76. Doesn't get much easier than this. Funeral for a Friend. This is the incredibly rare second printing. I know it's not the 9.8. If it was the 9.8, this would have sold off my shelf. But I lowered it to an easy $40. So that'll be on G. Let's take that one down. I do have Amazing Spider-Man 212. This is the first appearance of Hydro Man. I am going to do my very final ever price reduction on this book. This book does not, I don't know why it hasn't gone. It is a key. It's a 9.6 with white pages with a custom label. Just to get it under $100, it's worth $130. We're going to do 95 custom label, 9.6 white. Bam. 95, that's going to be on F. Let me take A down. It's kind of precarious up there anyway. If you are interested, I do have like really expensive books too. This is a book that I have lowered $70. I at one point was selling this for $250 because this is the incredibly rare newsstand copy. The amount of these on the census is hilarious. It's like honestly maybe 2. Yeah. It's tough. That is the Would You Kill Hitler? I brought this to a lot of claim sales, and amazingly, it hasn't sold. So we are now down to 180 on that one. 9.8 newsstand from 1986. Guys, let's get a little action. We're 15 minutes into the sale. I've hardly had any comments. I've hardly had any claims. In fact, we've had no claims. Show me some life there. Here's a book I just lowered $50. This is the Canadian price variant. Now, to be honest, it was a disappointing grade, which is why it's $100. This was the first comic book appearance of Krang, Bebop, and Rocksteady. This is the Canadian price variant. I thought it was going to be like a 9.4. I don't know what the heck happened, right? We're adding 8.0, and it's going to make it way more affordable, and that'll be up there on B. Oh, that's just a repeat. I've got another really good one. And I actually have a more affordable 9.6 if you're interested. But I have Flash 92. This is the first appearance of Impulse. Now, this book is normally just under $200. So why is mine $300? Because it is the newsstand copy. That's right. That is a 1994 newsstand of a very notable character who's right on the frickin' cover. Absolutely awesome book right there. $300. I don't really want to sell that, but I will. I need the money. I got a kid coming. So then we have. All right, let me do something really crazy. And I feel bad to all the people that dropped well over $1,000 on this just a year ago. Well, we are going to go to $550. This book is easily at $600, $650 all day. This is the very big Black Adam key. That is the second appearance of Black Adam. Scored a 9.6, which I was very impressed with. So there you go right there. That's a big boy book up on D. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Okay. See how many we got. We got 23 with 20 likes. Okay, that's a decent match. Make sure the remaining 3 people that you go ahead and like the video. Let's show our support. Okay. Let's do the first appearance of Nubia. This is the first appearance of Nubia, Death of Ching, origin of Wonder Woman, and the entire Amazon race. Wonder Woman returns to old costume as well. That is a classic cover too. Very nice. Scored a 7.5. Very good grade, especially for the time. And actually, that is a pretty darn valuable book, I might say. So that's going to be $350 on E. SF is going to get N as in Nancy. Although my pen seems to have disappeared. There it is. And SF, if you get to 3, I will give you free shipping, sir. I do have to delete that off of eBay, actually. So give me a second. And let's see. Yeah, bear with me. Everything I'm showing you here, for the most part, there is going to be a box of all new stuff you haven't seen after our first commercial break. But yeah, this stuff I have to delete off of eBay. So let's see. And listing. Okay, we're good. James, how are you doing? Hope you are well. I am good. N as in nuts. Yes, sir. Those of you in the chat, anybody looking forward to this weekend? It's going to be an all DC sale. I'm pretty excited about it. Speaking of DC, I did a $50 drop on this. I had it at $400, which was the FMV. Now you're nicely under FMV with white pages, controversial Neil Adams cover of Robin committing suicide. Doesn't get much classic than that, man. That is pretty sweet, man. That's going to be on N. I'm going to switch out M with OMAC, #1. Origin and first appearance of OMAC. Not only do I have the first issue in a 9.2, but you're actually getting the full run of OMAC. So it's all the Raws. I just submitted the first one. So that is actually a bundle for $100 on N. Put that down. Put that down. Amazing Spider-Man. I'm actually a little surprised. This is actually a current spec book, and I'm $20 under the FMV with a custom label to boot. This is the first appearance of Ezekiel and Moreland, and I got 2 of them. I cannot go any lower than that. I have lowered that to the lowest it can be right now. So that'll be on L and K, same exact book. Okay. Ooh, that glare is a little rough. That is from 2001. It's volume 2, issue number 30. Okay, let's see. If anyone brought their wallet for this next one, I do have the first appearance of the Omega Men. It was in a Green Lantern issue 141. It's a Marv Wolfman story with George Perez, and it is a George Perez cover, and it is a particularly tough 9.8 to get. I am thankful enough that I have actually gotten 2 in my life. So $450 right there. And if you give me a second, I'm going to show you my personal copy. Valued at around $1,200. Let me see if I can get this without knocking over my lamp. You can actually see I've got it framed. Unfortunately, I sent it in for the George Perez signing. He was not able to sign it. He passed away. Marv Wolfman stepped in and signed it. But I actually have the same book signed by Marv Wolfman and Newsstand, and that's just chilling on the wall over here. So that's like $1,200 right there. That's a meaty book right there, especially with this nice black frame. All right, next up. Man, we have a $30 book on the wall. You know what's funny? I lowered the price from $200 to $175, but I actually saw that this book is even more embarrassingly low. So, guys, as a thank you to the experience and a great year we've had in 2023, just for you guys, want to see what I'm going to put this book at? If no one goes for this, y'all are crazy. The hottest book of the last 5 years has come down crumblingly low. $100 for a 9.6 with white pages. And if you get 3 slabs, you get free shipping. Yeah. Just to do a quick search on Go Collect, see what that's doing. Young Avengers 1. I think it's still $170 fair market value with a 90-day average at 143. I just dropped it to 100. No one's going for it. That is the easiest $100 I have ever seen. Okay, and just to get another book gone, I got another book I'm tired of bringing up to the sale. So this second printing, rare second printing, whatever. We're making it $30. It officially, I have lost money on this book. Actually, to be honest, other than this book, this entire wall, this entire mid row, I'm losing money on. Top row is pretty good. I lost money on this one. I lost money on this one. Everything else is okay. SF is going to get H. Where are you, SF? Wild Man is going to take G. $30. All right, let me delete that. That was Superman. I got to delete it off of eBay. Superman. Good to get that one going. I've had that a while. Had that one a while. Yeah. End listing. And then Batman Fortress. Yeah, I'll get rid of that one too. Batman Fortress. Wow, look at this. I actually have less than 60 items on eBay right now. That's actually pretty crazy. That's getting pretty low. I've lowered this, I think, as low as I can honestly do. It's dope. It's missing the centerfold, but what the hell, man? It's a Police Comics from 1944. It's absolutely insane. $150. I've come down quite a bit on that. Man, why can we not get F gone? All right, I'm going to take E. All right. This is the first appearance of Damian Wayne. This is the 1 in 10 variant. First appearance of Damian Wayne in cameo on the last 2 pages. This is the variant. I got the 9.6 with white pages. We're doing it for $250, which is under the fair market value for that book, because that's how we roll. If you like under fair market value stuff, come watch us every Tuesday on The Experience. I also do claim sales on Sunday on my own channel. Excuse me. I have the, gosh, what's this? The like 7th or 8th or 9th printing of TMNT #1. This is the one from 2007. And it's incredibly rare. It's highly sought after because it came with a video game. It came with this thing called TMNT, the video game, in like the special edition package. So it's actually pretty darn rare. The 9.8 actually sold for like $5,000, which is like, for a 9th printing, that's insane. Unfortunately, there's a ridiculously sharp drop off after the 9.8. It's down to like $300 something. And of course, here on Mint Hunter, we're doing it for $250. So we are nicely under FMV on that, which is how we roll. I got another Green Lantern here. Here's a book I lost money on big time. I think I dropped $400 on this raw because I thought it was going to be a 6.5. Yeah. Second appearance of Sinestro, first cover appearance of Sinestro, and a plethora of first appearances of Green Lantern Corps members. That was a disappointing freaking grade, and I still don't totally know why. But guys, let's go ahead and put that book up on the wall. You can think about it. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and I'm going to go run and get that brand new box that you haven't seen.
Go follow The Experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
All right, guys, we're just doing a little shuffling around right here. Let's keep these books up for a bit. Those are the knockout deals right there. So here's a box of stuff that you've never seen. I've actually barely even seen these. Someone walked these into the antique shop, and here it is. All new Wolverine #9. And I have to actually look up all new Wolverine. Of course, CGC doesn't mention it. #9 is the... I wonder if it's not a key. I don't know. It's a X-23 cover from 2016. We're just doing $50 on it. So let me get a sticker on that. $50. I'm going to put it on N. Then we have X23 number 1. Okay, cool. Wow. Okay. X23 number 1. I'm going to brighten up those colors on the sticky notes that I made. That'll be $80 for number 1. New label. That works. Reason why it's under $100, though, I have to tell you. Crack. Bottom left. We do have the first cover appearance of Mr. Sinister, scoring the 9.8 with white pages. And I think when I wrote these earlier, they had I had a bad marker, so I just had from Amazon new big fat markers come in. So let's go ahead and dial that up. All right, $210. That seems very low, but that's how we roll. It is hard to price books low and try to get books in at good deals all the time. I will say that. That is all I will say on the matter. It is difficult, but that's the reputation I've built, so I'm trying to keep it. Alias number 1, first appearance of Jessica Jones. First Max title. I actually didn't know that. Luke Cage appearance. 9.4 white pager. First Alias. That's going to be on K. Then we have for $130. We have a 9.0. The first full appearance of Gambit. That's X-Men. Actually, let me just lower that to 120. Let's make it 120. X-Men. So we're talking, for many years, people thought this was the first appearance of Gambit. Some still say it is. I don't know. $120 on G. Fun fact, I can confirm that was never cleaned or pressed. I have a retailer incentive of a now 13-year-old book. And this does have some key significance, but it's not listed on the slab. That's $130. Why don't we make that one $120 as well? Boink. 120. Retailer incentive of Avengers: The Children's Crusade. Number 1. It'll be on F. Let's show some signs of life out there, my fine friends. Let's drop another one to 120. That's Venomverse issue number 1. Everyone likes the Scorpion Comics edition because this is the one that you really want to send in for signatures. It's a $150 book. We're doing it for 120. Brrr. Sorry. I'm a big burper. Unashamedly. Guys, I have depending on how you look at it, at least $40 under a Young Avengers number 1 for $100 frickin' dollars. Why is that still here? All right. Next. Look at this. This is stupidly cheap right here. The third printing, so the first appearance of Riri Williams, and it's the third printing, which is the one that actually shows her on the cover in this bubble. $50. I know it's a CBCS and not CGC, but it is a 9.8, and it is gorgeous. And in my opinion, CBCS is the better company anyway. $50. Someone take it. 9.8, white pages, everything. The works. All right, then we have the first cover appearance of Tosin. It's Wakanda number 4 for $60. And of course, we're going to lower it to $50. What's interesting is I see it has a $70 price tag, so that's not the case anymore. $50. First cover appearance of Tosin. one, Jay. Miles Morales, number 6. First appearance of Starling. That is $90. Let's go ahead and get that up on the wall for $90. That'll be on B, and we just got a claim on A, F, and H. Smart man. And I know you're international shipping, so we'll work something out for you. I can't quite do free shipping for you, but I'll do something basically just as good. Or if you grab something cheap from eBay, I'll do these and that for free shipping, if that makes sense. Then we have another Green Lantern number 9. This is one with the centerfold missing. This is the second one of these we've had tonight. This one hurts even more, so I want to see this go. Bye-bye. I'm hilariously losing money on this. Let's just make it, I don't even know, $120. Green Lantern number 9, 3-5. Missing centerfold. It'll be on H. Oop. Whoa. That actually was almost really bad. What the hell? Okay. Hold on, guys. All right. Strange Academy, number 17. Of course, it doesn't say the key significance, so I have to look it up. Strange Academy key collector. It is not a key. Okay, that's probably why I have it for under $50. I literally just looked these up, but we're just going to make it $40. $40. Oh, you know what? It might be a ratio variant. It does say variant. I don't know. Did you sell the Hawkman? No. I do have one guy who wants to trade, but for a book like that, it's got to be really worth it. So I don't know. I will put the Hawkman up if you want, if you're really interested. I also will do trades, but I have to be notably on the winning end of the trade in order to for a book like this. Where is that Hawkman? That is, and I'm actually going to lower it for you guys. I have 13.75. It's a 1,400 fair market value. Let's do 1.3K. Okay. If anyone is truly interested in that, we'll leave that on C till the end of the show. No, that is not 13,000. That's 1.3. So 1,300. Okay. Next up, we have Venom number 3. This is the first appearance of Null, and we're doing it for $120. 9.6 white pager. That'll be on D. SF is going to take J. Next, Obnoxio the Clown, number 1. I have to brighten my colors here. I have it for $90, so let's just make it $80. Obnoxio the Clown, number 1. $80. $1.30. Yes. First appearance of Zatanna. Also, that is one that I think can actually get into the 8s. So there is that extra element to it. Then we have the first appearance of Quentin Quire. And first appearance of Kid Omega. That's $90. Beautiful new X-Men 9/8. People also really like this one for the cover. That is the 2003 book, which, why is that 20 years ago? About to be 21 years ago. That's insane. Just $90 on E. Fun fact, that run, if you ever run into that run, send them to CGC. Literally, there isn't a single book under $90 for 9.8s. That's a great run. We have a gorgeous Daredevil cover from 2000, 24 years ago. 9/8, $40. We'll put it on A. I gotta take this guy down. Ooh. I actually, I don't know why I thought I sold this. Okay, Jack Kirby story, Jack Kirby art, Jack Kirby cover. This is Machine Man #1. $120, folks. That is 1977, 78. #1, Bronze Age #1 for you for $120. That just makes sense. That'll be on G. Take that down. Young Avengers #10. I have it at $90. That means let's make it 80. First appearance of Tommy from Scarlet Witch, all grown up. I think it's a Kate Bishop related key too, but we're just going to do $80 on that. That'll be on H. Someone just got G. Who was that? Detective. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Next. Young Avengers #6. Of course, it doesn't mention it on the book, so I'm going to have to look that one up. Young Avengers. Let's see. #6 is the first appearance of Cassie Lang as Stature and the debut of Kate Bishop's Hawkeye costume. It is about a $100 book. I have it for $90. I'm still going to lower it to $80. Still going to do it. Okay. $80. Yeah, Zach Strelick, I think we tapped into the collection that I bought from you. Next up. Okay, I can't go lower on this price. Check this out. Nightman and Gambit #1. So this is Malibu Comics teaming up with Marvel Comics, and it's the 9/8 with white pages and newsstand copy. That's a one-of-a-kind book right there. $60. We're going to park it on A. Detective is going to get F and J. Okay. Go over here. Then we've got, this is a very recent book, although I do have to highlight it a little bit more clearly. Marker I was using earlier. Not too good. Wolverine Patch #1. I actually really like this cover. Wolverine Patch #1. Tough to get that as a 9/8 with that spine. We'll park it on J for just $45. We also have a claim on A, also to Detective. And you know what? I've got a little bit of Nightman. I think a lot of this recent stuff is not on eBay. Let me just double check. She-Man, Wakanda, Venom Force, Iron Man. Yeah, actually, I think all of this is not on eBay, so I don't have to fart around with deleting stuff. So that makes that easy. This isn't a game, but Detective is winning. Yes, Detective is winning. Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, I have another Young Avengers. My God. Okay, this one's #3. And we're just going to do $50 on it. 9/8, white pages. Man, my OCD is, I hate when the marker goes like this. So let me brighten that 50. Did you guys enjoy today's video on the channel? I thought it was a great video. It actually performed really poorly. One of my lower watched videos in a while. That's how it is, though. You do a video you think is really good, but if the thumbnail's too busy, people don't click on it. And I think I made the thumbnail too busy. Detective's going to get J. I got to be careful. For books, for videos that I really want watched, I got to do a better thumbnail, man. Wild Man's going to take F. By the way, guys, you got a 45-minute warning here. Before I do anything, let me just spruce up these colors on this. There we go. $45. Strange Academy 16 is the first appearance of Howie, a lycanthrope who first had a small cameo in Strange Academy #2. So this is the first appearance of Howie. Okay, cool. $45. Both of those, Mikey, are going to CGC. They're actually really nice. I am noticing this recent DC haul. You guys haven't even, you saw one video on Monday if you watched it, but I haven't even done a video on the rest of the DC collection. It's a different collection, but oh my God, there was really good stuff in there. Holy smokes. Quite a few submittable books out of it, actually. Let's put that on J. Detective wants the info on B. Oh, that's the first appearance of Starling, Tiana. And I believe that's also the first cover appearance, too. $90, 9.8. SF took J. And let's do another one. I have we're gonna go a little more expensive here, so apologies if I lose some of you in this, but I do have some stuff over $100. Like the first meeting of Vigilante and Peacemaker. Vigilante did get confirmed for season 2. Very happy to have this book. That is issue 180, issue 36. It's $180. In actuality, it's $200, but we're doing it for $20 off on J. I also have the Canadian price variant of the first appearance of Nebula. This is an incredibly rare copy. Frankly, I thought it was a very disappointing grade. I thought it was going to get a lot better than a 9, but hey, it got white pages, so it just makes it more affordable. So we're going to park it on F. And you know what, guys? I actually have to check. There was a guy that said he wanted to buy this. Shall we take bets to see if he actually meant it? Let's see. We have Ghost Rider, #2, 9.4 with white pagers. Let's see if he meant it. I would be interested if you still have it. Still got it. You in? All right, so I'm not going to put that book up on the wall. That book might be sold, but that's okay. Now, this is really cool. This is really cool. Spectacular Spider-Man 200. This is the death of Harry Osborn. And not only did I swing for the custom label, but it is actually the newsstand copy, which is pretty darn sweet. That's $140 right there. Really cool book right there. A live sale during a live sale. Inception, that's right. $140, folks. And I'm going to put it on N. I guess I'll start a new box. Okay. Okay. Shoot, dude, a lot of the stuff I have from this point on is really expensive. I am sorry if this is too expensive for you, but I'm still going to put it up anyway. We'll see what happens. Okay, let me go ahead and do a little clearing of the wall. You know what? If I make this book 200, someone might jump on that. Give me a second. First cover appearance of Mr. Sinister. 8 white pages. Let's make it $200. See that? That's a hell of a book, man. Think about it while we take a commercial break.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
All right, guys, I cleared off the wall, except for a couple things I left the Vigilante. The Young Avengers has to sell tonight. It is a $170 value. It is $100. $100 for a Young Avengers #1. One grade off from the perfect grade. $100. Newsy Spectacular 200. $200 for the first cover appearance of Mr. Sinister, which I'm actually going to move into some better lighting for you guys right there. 9/8 white pager, everything. $200. Let's get into some big boys. Okay. I have the first appearance of Hal Jordan, first appearance of Abin Sur, first appearance of Carol Ferris. That's right. This is Showcase 22. Under $1,000 because it's coverless. That's right. $700 right there. And it is the full book. I read the whole thing and everything. You know what sucks about it too? The book is in amazing condition. Who knows what it would have looked like if it had its cover, but we can only speculate. So $700 on M. $2,300. This is the origin and first appearance of Werewolf by Night, Jack Russell, scoring a beautiful 9.2. I believe it has a $2,600 fair market value, so I'm about $300 under right there. $2,300. we're gonna park that on L. I did apologize. I know this stuff is really expensive, but in case someone wanted to spend, I got you. $9,000. Holy shucks! Almost said a curse word. Not on my channel. Sorry. First appearance of Ahsoka Tano and Captain Rex in comics. It is a newsstand edition. The last confirmed sale was $13,000, and then we had like a $10,800 sale that got a best offer. Would you ever marry a cover like book? That's not something I do, but I don't know, maybe $9,000. Let's put that on D. Also, N and H are going to get claimed. Now, N I actually do have to delete from eBay. N I know for a fact is on eBay. So Spectacular. Yep, there it is. Ooh, that has a lot of watchers on it. Sorry, everybody. Woo. Ended listing. Okay. Next. Flash 92. Okay, we're going back to affordable here. $120, first appearance of Impulse. This is the 9.6. I had $300 on the 9.8 newsstand. This is the 9.6 newsstand for $120. That'll be on N. What is this pile? Oh, right. Okay. Hey. Yes, sir. Then we have the first appearance of Nuke in a Daredevil 232. $130. That'll be on E. $150. I lowered this price quite a bit. First appearance of Hawk and Dove from 1968. 7 for $150. That'll be on. Let's put it on H for Hawk. That just makes sense. Oh boy. Okay. $2,500. This is the first appearance of Damon Hellstrom, first appearance of Son of Satan in a cameo, and story continued from Marvel Spotlight. I have it signed by the creator, Roy Thomas. $2,500. That is literally as good as it gets. Signature series book. Let's put it on G for Ghost Rider. Sandman #1. This is a sore subject for me. This is my first ever grade dip with CGC with following the normal instructions. So it was a 9.8. I sent it in to get signed by Neil, and it dropped to a 9.6. And what's interesting about that is whenever you make sure to send a book in for a signing that's already slabbed, as long as you click press, 99.9, I used to say 100, but I guess 99.999% of the time it would keep the same grade. First ever time I did all the right stuff. I sent in a 9.8 white pagers. I made sure to click press with it, and it actually ended up at a grade reduction. So instead of being neatly over $1,000, which is what I was kind of banking on, let's see, Sandman #1. Watch this be like $500 or something. I bought the slab for $700, so no matter what, I'm losing money. I put another, I don't know, $100 in for the signature signing, so I'm like $850 into the book, but I assumed it was going to get a 9.8, which would be worth like $1,200. So there would have been some profit. Actually, excuse me, a 9.8 is apparently worth $15. That definitely would have been worth it. The 9.6 is $550, which means I have to put 500 on it. So that means I lost $300 because of this one tiny grade dip. I just wrote $300. Oh my god. Oops. 500. $50 below fair market value. Someone buy that so I don't have to look at anymore. That is a sore subject for me. Maybe crack and repress. It can get the 9.8 again. I don't know. I am not happy about it. Not happy about it. $500. If you want an affordable one on G, I do have a 9.6 white pager. First appearance of Damon Hellstrom, First Son of Satan. 9.6 with white pagers, 480. Let's put it on K. I'm a little surprised this hasn't gone. So I actually think I even said I would not ever lower this price, but I'm gonna. I had it at 200 and it wasn't moving. So let's put it at 190. This is the first appearance of Oracle, folks. And you can look all over the internet. I have never found one that was a newsstand 9.8. It's into the 200s all day. I'm doing it for 190. That F glare is super rough. Dude, F that spot, man. I'm just going to park it up on A. I think it's safe to say this book isn't going to sell, so I'm going to take that one down. All right. Hey, detective, you take it easy. Just remember to please fill out the form. Running out of room here. Okay. 30-minute warning, too. All right, then we have Superman 261. That's the classic Star Sapphire Superman book. Very valuable, $500. And I have the 9.4. Two of them, actually. $600. Last week I lowered this to $200. I cannot and will not go lower. This is the first technical first appearance of Invincible. Robert Kirkman book, #1, 9.8, also has a 6-page Invincible #1 in the back of the book. And it predates Invincible #1. In 2002, that's on D. Ooh. The rare final issue of Silver Surfer, I lowered it to 120. So let's put it on J. Okay. Wait a minute. Got some meat and potatoes up on this wall. Bronze Age nerds reminding everyone to thumbs up and sub. Absolutely. Oh, you know what I just realized? I have not done my comic book fun fact video today. You know what? Do you guys know a comic book fun fact? Drop it in the comments down below. I might use it in a short for tonight. I haven't recorded one yet, so that'll be the first thing I have to do, even before invoicing. I'm going to have to get to that fun fact that I do. If anyone knows a comic book fun fact, it has to be a bona fide fun fact. It has to be legitimate. Can't be like conspiracy or whatever. If it's a real fun fact, drop it in the comments. Maybe I'll use it, man. Maybe. I can't believe this, but we are going to take down the Young Avengers 1 for $100. Crazy. Oh wait, I just put that up. That's been up there a second. SF, were you seriously interested in the Hawkman? All right. Next little round of books. First appearance of Dane Whitman becomes the new Black Knight. This actually has white pages. Signed by Roy Thomas, creator of Dane Whitman. That just makes sense. $450. I have under $50 under the fair market value. Roy Thomas, the creator of All Star Squadron and Infinity Inc. This is the first appearance of Jade, Obsidian, Atom Smasher. The list goes on and on and on. This is a loaded up key. That'll be on E. Would need time to pay for it. There is a setting on PayPal that I can allow for partial payments. I can set it to like a minimum of like $300 and you just chip away at it. You want to do that? Just let me know. Cover for X Factor 1 that was drawn to look like giant-sized X-Men 1, but without Marvel Girl because she was dead at the time. Thank you for that fun fact. Awesome. I do have the first appearance of Captain Carrot, signed by the creator Roy Thomas, and you can look online. I think there are either none or this might be one of incredibly few newsstand copies, scoring a 9.8, and signed by the creator of Captain Carrot. That is absolutely beautiful. That'll be on F for 3. Let's take down the Supermans. That is actually pretty interesting. Okay. I had this at one point for $550. First appearance of the Feline Furies and new Catwoman costume. 1969 Batman 12 center, scoring 9 with white pages. Very nice. That'll be right in the middle on H. About $100 low on that one. Chartmaster, yeah, send me either to my email or to my Instagram. I will look at that. I will look that up. All right, I lowered this book earlier. First Teen Titans Go comic book based on the animated television series. It is issue number 1. How long would I have? My wife would Zatanna me out of the house if I spent 13 before Christmas. So that would be it would be, I would require it be completed in 2023. You could chip out away every week, but yeah, it would have to be that way. But if it's any consolation, you get free shipping. That's something. That would be on M right there. I've lowered the price already for you. You just got to jump. Little Mermaid number 1, distributed only in multi-packs in 1997. I swung for it. I got it. 9.8 white pagers. And that's going to be on N and with it on O, although I don't really trust O. Nah, I'm not going to put it on O. I'll put it up here. The same thing with Beauty and the Beast, number 1, man, on J. I actually put this up for sale. I don't know if I can do this. I'll show you what it is. First appearance of Captain Carrot again. Triple signed. So George Perez, yes, you got that right. George Perez, Marv Wolfman, and Roy Thomas all signed this frickin' thing, and it has a 9.8 with white pages. I have it for $500. But I don't think I can actually part with that. Nah, that's too cool. That's too cool. George Perez is no longer with us. Marv Wolfman also signed it, and Roy Thomas created Captain Carrot. Oh, is today the 15th? No. The 15th it goes up for pre-order. That is not for sale. Where do I put my not for sale books? I'm supposed to put them in a safe. I guess I'll bring them to storage. Okay. This is my bring the storage pile. Okay. Another Ghost Rider, the 9.6. This one is all it needs is a Scott Shaw, dude. But Scott Shaw, I've been looking Astro Zombie. He does some work. He's done some work on Sonic. Actually, he's done some work on The Simpsons. But I have yet to ever see any announcement from CGC on a Scott Shaw. You better believe I will be jumping on it. But now I'm afraid if that book drops to a 9.6 after he signs it, I will scream. It happened to my look up there on A. That first Sandman #1, that was a 9.8 when I sent it in. So now I don't know, man. Are we getting grade drops on our books? I don't know. Not happy about it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave that as is. But if Scott Shaw ever does poke his head around and wants to do a signing, it is going to be hard to not be tempted by that. I don't know. Again, first appearance of Damon Hellstrom, first Son of Satan. It's all there. I've met him a few times in Santa Cruz. I wish I could just like get his signature on it, but like CGC has to have a witness and like blah 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 and all this stuff. Not a fan. Marvel Age 33. Let me just do a quick. Marvel Age 33. Yeah, that's definitely a giant size homage. Yeah, I can't find more on that fact. That's the thing is with these comic book fun facts, they have to be perfectly, real. So I have to be absolutely sure about the fun fact. So let's keep it going. All right. We already that one's not going to sell. Okay. Hey, let's look at another book that I lost $300 on. There's so much going on in this book, it's frankly ridiculous. So here it is. Fantastic Four 53. This is a beautiful 9.4 with white pages that was in an old label that I actually cracked and repressed because I thought it could get the 9.8. It ended up keeping the same grade. So I rolled the dice and did not win. This is not only a pedigree, but this is a CGC witnessed Stan Lee signing. So we have 9.4 from 1966 white pages with Stan Lee's signature and a pedigree. Now wait till you hear everything that this book is. It has a hilarious amount of key significance. There's so much going on in this book. So, first appearance and origin of Claw. Second appearance and origin of Black Panther. First appearance of T'Chaka, Black Panther's father. First mention of Wakandan vibranium. And it just goes on and on. This book is insane. And the fact that I have a 9.4 on it is just insane. So that is $2,500, which is what I bought it for. I plugged another 300, so I'm 28 into this book, but it kept the same grade. I'm keeping it at the 25, which is what I paid for it. Because why? I'm trying to be a cool dude. Okay, that'll be on N. Yeah, man, you'd think I'm losing a lot of money. I'm really not painting myself as a good businessman on this show here today. I'm pointing out where I lost money left and right. That's kind of stupid. What do you get when Iron Man takes off his stark naked? That's nice. Guys, let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with some Raws.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone, just by tuning into the experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite news show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
All right, so we are going to end the show kind of uniquely. I was sending a bunch of books off to CGC today, and I noticed that there's quite a few books that I have that are duplicates. So you're going to see a lot of Green Lantern here. Wild Man, I saw that. I put it in your pile. We're going to start with some books that, frankly, I don't need to send to CGC. I have 9/8 of these. Now, everything I'm going to show you today, I have actually cleaned. I spent the whole day working on a stack like this tall, just cleaning books today. Getting ready to send off to my presser, send to CGC, this and that. And so everything here is going to be freshly cleaned. This is Green Lantern 104. It is a possible full-fledged candidate of the highest grade. 9.4 or better, possibly up to 9.8. I already have one, so it just doesn't matter. And I don't want to spend my money grading books for my PC that I literally already have. So we're going to do $10 from that. Late 70s Green Lantern on I. Marvel feature number 12, second appearance of the Blood Brothers. Now this is incredibly sharp, but I wanted to be very selective about it. So I kept the ones I wanted to get graded, and I'm not grading them all. So Marvel feature, and I didn't price these yet, so bear with me. Marvel feature 12, second team appearance of the Blood Brothers. It's gorgeous. The shape of this is ridiculous, so we're just going to make it 15. Again, this is all from that same guy who has every comic from 1968 all the way up until today, and his stuff is just immaculate. So Marvel feature number 7, immaculate condition. Let me just slap a price on it real quick. I don't think it's a key. Pretty sure it's not. Yep. We'll do $10. Again, these are Bronze Age books that are in stupidly high grade to the point where I was gonna send them to CGC and even went as far as to fully clean them. So SF is going to add this to the pile. Marvel feature number 6. Same thing. I'll just put another $10 on it. And just to show you how nice this is. Hope you can see the condition is stupid nice. It is hard to find books that look like this after 50 years. So $10. And again, I cleaned these today. Number 4, what is this? First appearance of Michael Stockton, who becomes Dr. Nemesis, and Hank Pym becomes Ant-Man once again. So the return to Ant-Man. That's pretty valuable. Key Collector says I need to be charging $90 for something this high. That's a tricky issue. Why don't we do, I'm really going low here. Why don't we do 60? Quite honestly, I probably could get away with charging the full 90. The condition is just insanely. To find this stuff in near mint is nuts. Especially one like that has a black spine. It's kind of ridiculous. So that'll be on G. And here is all the ones I got from my comic shop. So check this out. Green Lantern 14, Green Lantern 2, another Green Lantern 2, Green Lantern 41, Green Lantern 53. I have all these in 9.8. This is an old box that I just found that I wanted to get all 9/8 of. And I guess I've had this for over a year. I just found this box and opened it. And like literally half of the books I didn't need. So all of the My Comic Book shops with this price tag, they can be yours for $5. They are Green Lanterns in impeccable condition. They all even say near mint, verified by My Comic Shop on them. So every single one of those is going to be $5. And again, I got these as gradable candidates from mycomicshop.com. I don't need them anymore. $5. 2 copies of 55 on O. 96. 2 copies of 102. Don't need it. It's on M. And then back to the regular covers. We got Green Lantern 145. Don't need it. I have a 9.8, but I sure spent the day cleaning and pressing. $10. All the Green Lanterns are going to be $10. I put the time in. I got them cleaned. And there are potential even 9.8 candidates. So there you go. Okay. This one's a little bit more than $10 right here. This one has some key significance. I don't need it. It's Green Lantern 111 and a black spine. I spent the day cleaning it, and I just don't need to. I think Wild Man got the top row. So there you go. Wild. And Wild, you got free shipping. So that's going to come to you. M, N, O. And by the way, I'm giving you the duplicates for free. Why not? And L. Okay. I'm assuming you want K as well, but just let me know. 146. $10. Actually, to save me from writing $10 on all of these Wild Man, I'll just show you. It's 146, 135. Oh snap! that is not $10, folks. I have no idea what 85s go for these days. Green Lantern 85. That one I actually, in full disclosure, I noticed on the back, because I thought it looked possibly near mint or like near mint minus, but there is some discoloration on the back. I'll show you up close. So the worst part about this book is right there. There's some discoloration, and it wasn't coming off in the clean. So you can still possibly get in the 9s. I don't know. I'm going to give someone else a shot at that. I have to be very careful. I almost got a tape pull on that. But we're good. Yeah, this is, I would venture to say this is still near mint minus. So that's a big book. Let's see what the hell they go for. Oh, Okay, Key Collector says the high is $300. So let's go to Go Collect and let's find out what like a 9.0 goes for, right? And we'll subtract from there. Wow, I have a lot of tabs open. Good God. Okay, Green Lantern. I know the 9.8 is worth 3,000 because I have one. 85. Let's find out what a 9.0 of that goes for. All right, the 9s actually have a fair market value of 270. So we want to always price books so that after you do the cleaning and pressing, you have some room. So that means I have to be at least $70 under that. So 200. You know what? Let's do 175. Let's really make it a good deal. 175 for Green Lantern, 85. Really clean copy, man. Makes good copy. We've got a claim. By the way, Wild Man, did you want F? That is one of the Green Lanterns. That is a key. I'm going to put it up higher so you can see it all isolated. That's 111. Then we have. Actually, I know what this book is off the top of my head. I have a Hellblazer #1. That's always $70. Hellblazer #1 near mint. I have a Capwolf one near mint. First cover appearance of Capwolf, and it looks to be like a possible 9.8 contender. Can't guarantee it, but you know. I just got F from you a few weeks ago. Really? You did? I feel like I haven't had that book in a long time. Okay, first cover appearance of that Capwolf. Gorgeous copy on L. And then I've got all my Batman. So, again, same thing as the Green Lanterns. I thought they looked like 9.8 candidates. I even went as far to get them cleaned. So that one's going to be on O. It's issue 346. I don't know what that's worth. Wait. What is this doing here? This was supposed to get graded. I don't know why I decided that that needs to be sold raw. What's that? Star Wars 81. Let's find out what that's worth. Oh, snap. Okay, apparently it's a $90 book. Let's do $60. I'm actually kind of glad that you guys are seeing this. You are seeing me live price these books way under. By the way, conventions charge like $150 for this type of stuff. They go over FMV. I look at FMV and I go under. Then we have a Hulk key, first appearance of Valkyrie, Samantha Parrington. Pretty rough copy though, so whatever. Let's just make it $7. Is a Valkyrie key. Whatever. That'll be on D. Wildman got E. We're going to end the show with a banger. First appearance of Lady Shiva. I was supposed to save that stuff for the claim sale, but let's find out what Richard Dragon #5 goes for. First appearance of Lady Shiva. Huh, really? $55. That is really weird. Okay. I guess we'll do it for $40. That is lower than I thought that would be. And this book is going to come in Mylar. Near mint minus. First Lady Shiva in Mylar. Wild Man got B, and that's the last book I'm putting up tonight. So it's up to you. We got some nice stuff on the wall there. Wild Man's gonna get C. Oh, I forgot you're also a Star Wars guy. Mikey, I got you, man. Unless, Mikey, do you want to like hold off to ship until this weekend? Because, like I said, I'm doing an all DC Sunday. I don't know. Up to you, man. Last minute, guys. What are we doing? Any last claims? Any claims on that big boy book on N? That speedy drug issue? That book is nothing to scoff at. I think it's about a 9.0 once graded, which is $270, and I'm doing it for $175. Ant-Man bundle. Hey Siri, what's 60 plus 15 plus 10 plus 10?
60 plus 15 plus 10 plus 10 is 95.
95. It's not the craziest discount, but I'll chop $5 off of H. So to be honest, dude, I'm pretty underpriced on this stuff. G is $90, and I could sell it for $90 all day. So I'll do 90 for the full middle row, even though G on its own is worth 90. Okay, middle row, take it for $90. And that's SF asking for an Ant-Man bundle. Just waiting to hear from SF at this point, and then we're going to say sayonara. In the meantime, guys, on your way out, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and stay tuned for not only just my sales, but more. SF is in. I'll get those invoices out to you. I do need a little patience. I got to make a YouTube short and do some stuff for the channel, first and foremost, but I will see you all, and everybody have a good night. Bye-bye.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.